Hey guys, I wanted to explain the long-term assignment that you're going to start today. That's going to be part of social studies and language arts while we are doing this remote learning. And for language arts, you're going to be keeping a journal. And this is a personal, reflective journal that is about your experience with the coronavirus. And how it is impacting all of our lives. So the goal is really for you to think of yourselves now as a historian, and you're making a primary source document that people in the future, um, whether it's your children, your grandchildren, other people who experience similar events, people who are learning about what this experiences was like, they could read about what it was like for you as a specific individual. Um, and nobody else's experience is the same as yours. And I really want to embrace you to be honest, to be real, to be reflective, and to just be your true self on the page. So the goal is that starting today, you're going to be keeping a journal. It doesn't have to be handwritten, it can be typed. It's up to you. But if you type it, please do it on one Google Doc where each kind of entry is its own page. And if you type it or handwrite it, I'd love for it to be in a journal or something where you're not just having loose pages around that you can lose. Every week you'll turn it in to me, and I'll read through it. If there's something that you don't want me to read because it's sensitive, please know that I will honor that. So just if you say I don't really want you to read the entry from Wednesday, I'll just kind of check that it's there and then I'll move on. But each week it'll be worth 20 points, and it's really purely kind of an effort grade. I'll put up a quick rubric on Google Classroom later today with the assignment. But the goal is Monday through Thursday, you are writing an entry. It doesn't have to be very long, about half a page typed or about a page handwritten. I've come up with, or Mr. Price and we found these really great guiding questions from another teacher that we thought could be really helpful for you to possibly use an answer when you're writing your entries, but you do not need to. So here are those guiding questions that you can think about if you're not sure what to write about. The other thing is that part of the goal of this journal is to connect it to the current events that you're going to be researching about in social studies, as well as I think Mr. Price is going to have you research a previous event that has some similarities to what we're experiencing right now with the coronavirus. And so these are central questions that in the end, these are all going to need to be answered through this journal and through the research you're doing for social studies. So we wanted to have these here just as something for you to be able to refer to. And then I also included a sample journal entry. So here's, my entry. It's about half a page, I would say, maybe a little bit less. I could have kept going. I put the date. That's absolutely required. I kind of gave it the number of days that we've been in this situation, what my mood was, what book I'm currently reading, and like a song I really like right now. I just thought that could be kind of fun looking back. You don't have to do all those things. Maybe there's something else you would want to put up there. But what might be an interesting kind of timestamp for this moment for you, to be able to see how it changes from day to day and as time moves forward. So right now the due date is just every Friday at 9 a.m. You don't have to write an entry on Friday, so just turn it in by Friday at 9 a.m. And then if it's digital, I'll return it to you, or if it's through Docs, I'll return it to you by Monday so that you can continue to write it. It'll be back in your possession. So it's going to be here. Here's the assignment. I've made a new topic for it. The first one is due this Friday. It's only worth 10 points because it's only 2 entries, so today and tomorrow. Besides this, your only other language arts work for today is to make sure Wordly Wise is completed, and then make sure you have your independent reading book and that you are reading. We are going to be doing a check-in about that Friday. So I hope day 2 of remote learning goes okay for you. No need to be in Zoom today. If you have questions, I will be available for you. Okay, bye guys.